Now, I've been joined by Nima Patel, who is standing as an independent candidate for elected mayor here in Leicester. How are you?
All right, thank you.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about why you've decided to stand as the elected mayor.
Well, I decided to stand because I was fed up of the politicians not listening to the people. What really annoyed me was they're always saying that, we want to empower the people, and when we want the choice, the chance to be empowered, they take it away from us. I thought the referendum was the ideal time for the people of Leicester to say whether they wanted an elected mayor or not, and that was taken away from us as well.
So was it the lack of an opportunity for people to vote in a referendum that made your mind up finally?
Yes, it did.
Now, you contacted me a couple of times on the telephone to talk about how citizens could support you, and obviously we're supporting you by being able to create this video for YouTube that you can use and things like that. How did you find the debate at the Curve on Wednesday evening?
Well, it's really nerve-wracking for me because, for one thing, I was the only woman on the stage, and I felt a bit, nervous, a bit more nervous than I would have been if there was someone else there, who related to the issues that I wanted to put across.
And what did you think of the questions that were asked?
They were very good questions, and they need answering because that's what the people want to know. What the elected mayor is going to do if they are elected.
Okay. Now, obviously, as an independent candidate, you've paid the £500 deposit yourself out of personal funds.
Yes, it's at my own.
That's a real key issue for maybe people don't realise that it's £500 to enter the race. Was that a deciding factor?
It's more than 500 because if you want your address in the booklet, it's another extra £250.
Okay.
So it's £750 in total I paid.
And is that something you've decided to do?
Yes, I thought it was a price worth paying to get the people's voice across.
Okay. Now, lots of people may or may not decide to vote or take part in it or even pay any attention to it. And to be an independent candidate, obviously you've put £750 of your personal money up. Did it really strike you as something that you should do?
Well, it would have got the frustration out of me. I thought, that money's worth losing, even if I feel better for it. And if it helps anyone else in the city who can't afford to get their voice across, I'd do it for them as well.
Okay. Are you looking forward to the hustings next week? Because there's 3 or 4 hustings next week. Will you be attending them?
I've had to give my apologies due to prior commitments because I decided at the last minute to come into the race.
Yep.
And it's also the children's holidays as well. And I've had a lot of things going in my own life. My house got flooded at Christmas with a burst pipe, and I've got to get all that sorted out as well.
Okay, now you've got some things that you wanted to talk through, things like value for money. Should we start with that one?
Yeah, I think the council do waste a lot of money. What they need to do is, try and make a lot of savings before getting rid of people's jobs. I know there are a lot of non-jobs that they need to get rid of that, Labour usually create, but once you've got rid of them and you've tried to reduce the salaries of the chief exec and the elected mayor, hopefully, we should put that money back into saving the jobs for the frontline services.
Now, where do you stand on the salary for the elected mayor?
Well, what I understand from some of the councillors I've spoken to, when it went to committee stage in November, they were told it would be the same salary as a leader's salary. And once it was, approved and the decision taken that yes, we'll go ahead with it, they've, put it up to an MP's salary. And I don't think, I thought that is not a real, process that they didn't.
Didn't talk properly about it.
Yeah, no, they didn't talk properly about it.
So, if you were as elected mayor, what kind of salary would you be looking to take?
Well, it shouldn't be a penny more than the leader's salary, because if they decided to put the elected mayor structure into force, after the May's election, they should have looked up at the whole structure as a whole. We've got 54 councillors, and now we're going to get another extra 3 people to pay for the elected mayor, the deputy elected mayor, and a mayoral assistant for them. And that's 3 extra jobs when we can't afford. We should have sort of reduced the councillors to make it possible for three people to be brought into the system.
And what sort of cabinet would you look to assemble if you were successful?
A cross-party cabinet, because I have no political ties. I'm independent. No one can pull my strings. I'd use the best talents that the councillors can offer.
Okay, let's talk about employment opportunities.
What I do was, with the people that are being made redundant by the council, I would set up a standby register. I would try and do it citywide, if so the businesses could use it as well, and it would save a lot of recruitment costs and interviewing and things. If we could have a citywide standby register where there are skilled people on it, the businesses and the council can call upon it at any time.
And things like apprenticeships and internships?
Yeah, apprenticeship should be encouraged because, a lot of people, with the students' fees going up and everything, they won't be able to afford to go into university. They'd rather choose a job and, go into apprenticeships and go and educate themselves via that process. Because when you get apprenticeships, the employers do pay for some courses and degrees to be taken by them.
Okay, thank you very much.